there, good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. I thought I'd pop in for just a minute, like I do every week, and talk to you about my writing the gratitude jar. I do this every week and talk about what I wrote, what I posted, and what was in my newsletter this week, and why I wrote it, and what I learned from my writing, because I always learn something myself from my writing, and that's why I share it with you in hopes that you learn something too that you can use in your life and find useful. I wrote the gratitude jar after doing a exercise in gratitude for the entire year. I came up with this idea last December and started it January 1st of writing down every week what I was grateful for. And I have props to show you today. This is my jar. Now, that is nothing fancy. That's a flower vase. You can see how big it is. I posted a picture of it on my writing, and it doesn't look very big, but this is a big jar. It's a big flower vase. And I put it on my mantle shelf with this sign. And this might show up backwards. It does. It shows up backwards, but it says, "Be grateful." So it's set right in front of this jar for the entire year on my mantle shelf. And then my other prop, my other big thing was this little notepad. Nothing fancy. And so every Sunday night, I would write down what I was grateful for that week. And I would write little things and big things, and it didn't matter, just whatever struck me that I was grateful for that week. Sometimes it was more than one thing. Sometimes it was just one thing. And put it in the jar. And if you see the picture on my writing, you will see how full the jar was. Now, I'm not perfect, and I really want to stress that when you set these ideas for yourself, don't beat yourself up if you're not perfect. These are my slips, what was in it. And I know you can't read the writing on it. The lighting is not very good. But I counted them, and I had 47, which meant I missed a few weeks. As you know, I was sick the last couple of months, and I had a lot of trips to go see my mom. So it was probably during those times that I missed a couple weeks. But 47 weeks out of 52 is not too bad to get my gratitude notes in my jar. I'm dropping them all over myself. So I wanted to share with you what I learned, and that's why I wrote the gratitude jar, to share with you what I learned. And it was fascinating to me that on New Year's Day, I sat down and took all of these notes out and had this big pile in front of me on the table and read them out loud. My husband and I did it together and read each one out loud. I dated them, and it was kind of a trip down memory lane throughout the whole year, thinking about what we had done, what I had been grateful for, and it was so much fun to realize that what I wrote down was not big, splashy, material things. I didn't write down I was grateful for cars or, any gifts or any big things like that. What I wrote down was experiences, time with people, lessons I've learned, things I have taught or shared with others, and a lot about love. And the whole concept that I came up with is that the things I was grateful for are the 3 reasons I believe we are here. And that is to learn, and to teach, and to love. And I think that's the purpose in life. That's my purpose in life. I'm convinced of it, is to learn things that I'm here to learn, teach things that I'm here to teach, and to love. And that's it. It is not to reach the top of the highest ladder or make the most money. That's not my purpose in life. My purpose in life is to learn, to teach, and to love. And that carried through unknowingly to me in what I was grateful for and what I dropped in my gratitude jar every Sunday night in the form of a paper where I wrote down what I was grateful for. It was a simple thing to do. This didn't cost me anything. I had the vase. I think this was 99 cents, this little pad of paper. And all it cost me was the time and effort and energy to remember that every Sunday night I would write down what I was grateful for. Oops. And put it in my jar. I love it when life validates itself. And I think I felt very validated in the knowing that my purpose is to learn and teach and love. And when I spent a year writing down things I was grateful for, and then upon reviewing them, realized that it was validating what I believe, that I'm here to learn and teach and love. And those are the things, those are the experiences, those are the times I was grateful for an entire year. Because I love learning. Even if it's hard lessons, you learn lessons in life. I believe that's why we're here. I love teaching, and I believe that from my experiences in life, good and bad and painful and hard and wonderful, that I can write my blogs and do my presentations and meet one-on-one with people and share those experiences and my life lessons in the hopes of helping you with your life and giving you ideas and tidbits and things about your life. And the bottom line that covers all of that and holds all of that in our hands for our life is to love. Because I believe we are here to love more than anything. If you don't accomplish anything in life, if you have loved and share love, and been loved, that's enough. That's enough. So that's why I wrote the gratitude jar. If you have not read it, I invite you to. I see Lori is on, and Lori was here with me with my New Year's greeting, and I talked about gratitude and gave a little foreshadowing of this writing. And when she read it, she said she was going to do that for her kids, and she had a late celebration of Christmas and gift exchange. And she just wrote down there that her kids loved their jars. She made her own and sent me a picture, which I loved, of what her jars look like, and gave them to her kids. So now her kids have the challenge of doing that for a year. And I also said to her, I hope she made one for herself so that you can do it yourself. It is a gift to yourself if you do this, because you're saying you're grateful for the people in your life and experiences and whatever it is that you're grateful for. And then at the end of the year, whether you do it the last day of the year or the first day of next year on New Year's Day, and you review what you were grateful for in that year, it warms your heart and fills your life and fills your heart again, all over again. Just like it does every Sunday night for me when I sat down to write what I was grateful for that week. I hope you enjoyed the writing. I hope you think about doing it this year for yourself. I do it on Sunday night, so the first Sunday of the year is not here yet, so it's not too late to start yours. And if you do, let me know. Send me a picture. I love to see pictures. You saw a picture of mine, and I just held it up to verify that was in living color, the one I used. It is exactly what I used for this year. And make sure you put it in a place that's prominent, that you see it. Mine was on my mantle right in front of my face every day, so I would remember it. If you tuck it away somewhere, it's hard to see and easy to forget. So put it in